There are individuals and groups who echo Sena's Mumbai for Marathi Manus stance, and it isn't isolated to any particular socio-economic group. There are more plausible and logical advocates of their argument. Noted adman and actor Bharat Dabolkar puts forth his view.
Local people should be given preference, not reservation. That means if there are 100 vacancies going for an unskilled job, the first preference should be given to people who are either born and brought up here or domiciled here.
But if somebody like him, who is doing a business, if he can make a good vada pav, should the language be barrier?
No, but I think that's the misunderstood part in this. I am saying that when you come to Maharashtra, which is a Maharashtrian place, it's a Maharashtrian state, regardless of where you come from, no one is asking them to learn literature and learn poetry in Marathi. It always feels good when you make that attempt. When I go to Tanzania and I try and speak 2 sentences, thank you or welcome, in Swahili, I see people's faces lighting up. Because here's an outsider who's making that effort to learn my language.
While students of IIT Bombay rehearsed for a street play criticizing MNS's anti-North India campaign at one end of the city, this area in Lower Parel is the center of the Sena's stronghold, home to numerous mills which are now shut and turned into malls or rented out as office spaces.
There is a certain sense of deprivation. They realize the state government doesn't listen. The 2 main opposition parties don't listen. At least this man might give me an opportunity. So that disenchantment, he is able to mobilize it in his own support. So huge amount of support for him.
Ramu Ramanathan, a Delhi-born Malayali Mumbaikar, considered an authority on theatre, believes that the so-called pallbearers of Marathi culture haven't done enough to promote or preserve their own cultural forms in the state.
I would be doing an Alikar or a Tendulkar or an Elkunchwar or a G.P. Deshpande. I don't think it is possible for them to do more than 5 shows, and that too with great difficulty. So it basically questions this entire myth that is being created, so that if your own people or the people of this own state do not have the space, do not have the resources, do not have the necessary amount of encouragement, then what are you talking about at a macro level?
Acclaimed actor Atul Kulkarni, who slips effortlessly between Marathi and Hindi cinema, blames lack of political wisdom among people as the reason for the survival of political groups who play identity politics.
Basically, I start with creating an insecurity. When I tell them that this is the enemy, then I tell them that I am your savior. It is because of our lack of political wisdom as a general public that they survive.